Hello, this is Cuckoo, and today I'm going to show you how to set up multimap mode in the Analog Keys by Elektron. And I'm going to go through stuff like how to move sounds into the pool, what is the pool, the sound pool, and how you lay out all these sounds on the keyboard. You can make different zones in the keyboard, and you can make even different sounds on each key. You can have one section going to an external MIDI and one section dedicated to a bass sound, for instance, and another one for a kit. I'm going to show you how to do that today, so pay attention. Okay, so the first thing you want to know when you're going to set up a multimap thing is that there is this thing called the sound pool, and the sound pool is a local memory of 128 patches, which is local to every project. So if you save things in the sound pool and then export them to your computer, you know that all the sounds you need are right in this sound pool, and it's part of the whole project. So that's a very nice way if you're gonna play on a fresh from the factory machine. You can just bring all the project, and if you got sounds in the sound pool, you know that they will be copied with the project. And things that you set up with the multimap mode needs to be in the sound pool. That's where they get accessed really fast. So I'm going to go in here to the sound menu, and we're going to go into the sound manager, and I'm going to find some drum sounds now. Let's try and make this like a drum section, this little octave right here. And the order you copy them into the sound pool is also the order that they're going to be accessed when you make a multi-map mode with sounds on every key. So you need to plan ahead a little bit with the order of the sounds. So I'm going to do like, I got some drums. Yeah, I got some drum sounds here. Let's see. Okay, so I want some kick drums on these two. I'm just planning ahead, nothing happening, right? So I'm in the sound manager, and when I press yes, you're gonna see this little hook. So I mark it, I check it, and this is gonna be the first sound that I'm copying over to the sound pool. But if I keep marking, I'm gonna have like a secondary kick there. If I keep marking, this is going to be the second sound, regardless of which order they are laid out in the sound manager. The order that I hook them is going to be the order that they're being copied into the sound pool, and this is really good. So second, and then something short here. I don't know, this one, yeah. And then here I want a low tom. Let's see, I got something here. Yeah, low tom. And here I want the snare. Where are the snares? And this one, yeah. And I want a second snare here. This one. And then I want like a medium, a high tom, something here. Yeah, this one. And then I want a hi-hat. Hi-hat crash. Then maybe a sort of a short ride and long ride. And then a clap. Yeah. Okay, let's say this is it. Now I hooked all of these. I pressed right and say copy to sound pool. 12 sounds copied. So if I press to the left here, I can view the pool and see what's in there. And we got these sounds. In the order that I just copied them. This is a very nifty feature that you need to know in order to move forward fast when you copy these sounds into the pool. Okay, so next. What we do next? Well, we press Function and Multimap. and we come into this mode. Now, by default, we already have a few entries, but I'm going to delete them. So basically, the entries right here are the regions you set up for multimap, the multimap regions. So I'm going to do this, clear entries, clear, yes, it's now, oh, sorry, function multimap. It's now empty, no entries. So I'm going to go in here and create a new entry. Yes, and it's right there. Now you can see all these diodes lighting up, and it's actually it's showing where the region is starting and where it's ending. I'm going to keep in the middle somewhere, and I'm going to go in here and change the region to be just this octave. Okay, so I'm going here to range low, and yeah, you can see this light here, yeah, changing. So I'm going to keep this to C4, and then range high is going to be right there, yeah, B4. So this is the region which I'm going to set up now to play these drums. Okay, so and the first option is internal trig. This is what we're going to use. It's going to play an internal sound. But you could also do external trig into something that's already in a channel, or you could do pattern play, which is also kind of cool. You can do nothing with I don't know, frankly, why, but yeah, okay. We're gonna do internal trig. Okay, so I go down to the next one, track. Which track? Let's put on auto. That means that whichever track I'm currently on is going to be the track that's being used. So that channel is going to be used, and the channel settings of this sound. So if note, right now there's no sound associated to this, but if I go here, let's see, note, well, nothing happened. Okay, there's one more thing I need to know. I need to press multimap in order to try this. You know, I can set it up without being in multimap mode, but yeah, pressing it will help. So I can actually tune this section. So here is totally silent because there is no sound. And right here, it's currently using the sound that is in the track. Okay, and I can tune it. I can say that, you know, if I'm having trouble playing in tune, I could just tune it to another tune for a specific song or something. Yeah, let's keep it in tune. And okay, the next one is called note increment. If I put it on 0, the increment between every key is going to be 0, so it's not going to increase the note number at all. If it's 1, it's chromatic. If it's 2, it's going to jump a whole tone every time, and so forth. And the next, I'm going to keep it on 1 because, yeah, okay. And the sound slot that I'm using is currently off, and this is why the track sound is being used. But if I put the sound slot on 1, I'm now using the first sound in the sound slot in the pool. And now the sound slot increase is currently 0, so it's going to play the same sound all the way up. But if I set it to 1, sound slot increment to 1, it's going to increase by 1 every time. And voila, we have just made a little drum section. Yeah, so how about that? It's kind of nice. And once you know this, you just realize that, yeah, okay, this is kind of straightforward. It's simple. There's nothing mysterious about it. But when you don't know it, it's kind of hard to find what to do. Okay. Anything else? We could do fixed velocity if we want to. Right now I've got like it responds to velocity, but if I want fixed velocity, I guess I could do that. Yeah, if I could set the level. Yeah, that was fun. Let's do another section right here with with an external MIDI sound. How about that? Okay, let's do this. Entry, like in the lowest entry in this list here. Well, it's not a list, just one sound. The lowest entry is gonna have some options in the bottom of the list. Delete entry, insert before, insert after. So insert before means that you want to make an entry before here. After means you're going to make an entry after this, higher up. So I'm going to insert an entry afterwards. Starts here right away. What I want to try out is, okay, so external trig is going to be external MIDI. This is going to be sent out to anything connected by MIDI. And right now, I've got a little friend here connected through external MIDI. It's this one. And it's going to receive on channel number 5 right now, I think. So I'm going to change the MIDI channel to channel 5. Yeah, and so this is being played by the mono machine, and it's being sent. The sound is being sent in here. So I got this, and if I wasn't happy with the octave, I can change this. With the tuning here. Yeah. Or maybe it's too low. Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a way to include external gear, and as you can see, I could set the channel that I want this to operate in. So I could make another region with another MIDI channel, and playing another external MIDI instrument. So you could go kind of crazy. And yeah, range. I'm gonna set the range a little shorter. Let's keep it to 1 octave. And make another one, insert after, with the sound from the actual sound slot. So right now I have like a multimap here, like a drum kit, and here is the external MIDI now playing the mono machine, and here is now playing the current track that I'm on. Yeah. So what can I do here? I could record the multimap, the drums. I could record this one, but I can't record external MIDI because there's no MIDI sequencer here. So pay that, keep it in mind. But let's get out of here, and I'm gonna record just a little drum snippet. Something like that. And I'm gonna keep the click on. Okay. Yeah, it's horrible timing. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna add some swing to it. Now this Another thing, sounds that are in the pool can also be accessed from the sequencer. Really simple. So if I want to put some more hi-hats in here, when I'm pressing a trig, I could start, moving this to access everything that's in there. And if I turn off multimap while I do that, I could also preview them. Yeah. And then I could start, making these changes in whatever I want. And this maybe shouldn't have this, should be shorter. And this could be shorter as well. And then you're off, Yeah, copy these two. And copy this one and just push. And then you're off. Yeah. And then you're off. And so, yeah, why not? I don't know. Should I make a jam? I don't know. I wanted to keep this short because multimap is something that has many people wondering. And there's so much potential. You could map a sound to every key and make like a tuned instrument. Maybe if you're doing microtonal stuff, you could set up a range of sounds that has microtonal adjustments and stuff that's very hard to do on a conventional synthesizer. But this is not a conventional synthesizer. It's kind of over the top. But what I could do, I could show you another thing that I've just tried myself because I think is so cool, is to use this feature that I just mentioned. The one called, I'm gonna make an entry before everything. Entry. I'm gonna make it somewhere down here. So the drum is here. Mono machine here, and here is going to be a special one. I want to launch patterns now. I want to launch them really fast, almost as if they are being played as a tone. I can show you now. So instead of initial trig, I'm going to set it up to be a pattern play. And let's see, let's start with pattern A1, and then it's going to increase by 1 by everyone. Okay, I think that's it. So now you can see here it starts playing. Every time I press, it just starts playing, and we could see right here that it's playing different patterns. Well, oh yeah, because this entry is going all the way from C0. I didn't intend that. Let's start there and go there. Pattern, okay, there we are, yep. A1, okay, so now, multimap, yeah. So, well, as you could just see when I pressed there, this could be a nice way to set up a gig if you want to go through some different patterns, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 patterns right here. You have this section on the keyboard dedicated for jumping between those patterns. It could be very helpful because sometimes the 2-finger combination for reaching to different patterns can be like something to get you out of the zone. But what I want to show you now is if we do like a very short little snippet. Let's see, I turn off multimap. Let's do this sound. And with some massive reverb. Okay. And on A2, I'm going to make a small, short little, let's say, okay. Okay, and this, I'm keeping it really quiet. And this one, the last one, is going to be like a delay. The last two, maybe three. And then I crank up the tempo to like something crazy. Or maybe, yeah. Okay, and then copy this, paste here, and well, sorry for taking so long. I just had this idea, I want to fulfill it. And then we okay. And then I copy this one into the next one. And I'll make something similar. Okay, so now if I'm in multimap and I it could be a way to, if you're not using the synth for sequencing, but rather for playing keys, you could still sequence stuff like this and kicking some one-shot patterns, if you will, that are designed with some special need for a special song, like a special arpeggiator somewhere. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, yep. This is what I wanted to show you today. Yeah, that's it. I hope someone. Did I forget something? MIDI external, the sound pool. Yeah, no, I think you're done. Yeah, cool. Well, if you like these small tutorials or long tutorials coming from me, and you want to support me, then please go ahead and follow this link on this video to Patreon. Patreon is a place where I take donations on micro donations. You can set up a monthly limit, so it's not going to be crazy. You can specify the amount you want to support me with every time I come out with a new video or any other content, really. Sometimes I release patches, and I usually release them in the native format, but also in a sample format, so everyone can make use of the samples or the patches that I release. So, yeah, if you want to do that, you help me stay alive, and you help me do Cuckoo things, which I really I can't thank you guys enough. I got currently over 200 generous people donating for me, and this is so helpful, because when I'm done with the job that I'm doing right now, it's going to take till about New Year's. When I'm done with that, I want to shift gears and do Cuckoo full time. So this is going to help me with that. And if you'd like more of me or more of Cuckoo tutorials or live performances, please consider throwing a couple of bucks. And it doesn't have to be much. I mean, I'd rather have like a lot of people donating just $1 or $2 or $3 than people going in with a lot of money. And I don't want to ruin people. It's not the idea here. The idea is to get together and hopefully help me do things more than I do now. Yeah. Okay, this has been... I'm Cuckoo, and it's been very nice showing you this. A lot of people have been asking me about multimap, so hopefully someone will pick this up and think, oh, hey, yes, finally, multimap. I understand it now, and this is my goal. It's simple, but you need to learn it. So there you go. Peace out. Cuckoo, stay crazy, ask questions, be curious. Cuckoo.